What we're going to talk about today is how to change your approach with your ears. What does that mean? Hey everybody, thanks for coming back, good to see you. So yeah, what we're going to talk about today is, did you ever sit down, got excited to sit down, listen to the music, you put some time aside, right? Because if not now, when? You put some time aside at the end of your day or whenever it was convenient for you, you grabbed your favorite beverage, you put the needle down or you hit play, and it wasn't sounding that great to you anymore. And you didn't know why, or maybe it got stale. So in my case, I had been listening to Pink Floyd's Momentary Lapse of Reason for a couple days now. I was going to be doing that review. Once I got that done, I looked at my clock and I noticed I had about 45 minutes before I had to go downstairs and cook dinner. So what I did was I put this on, right? This is the Amazon original Long Strange Trip. It's the soundtrack to the Dead documentary that they have on there. If you've never seen it, you're a deadhead, shame on you. It's great. Go check it out. If you're not a deadhead, go check it out. You may learn something. Anyway, I put this on. I put on, in particular, I don't remember what song it was, but I put it on, and obviously it's live recording. And coming off of the Pink Floyd soundstage, this thing was just like, oh, I didn't like it. It wasn't sounding good. But I stuck with it, and after about 15 minutes, I settled in. It was like I settled into my seat at the arena or the theater, and then I started to appreciate the soundstage for what it was. So really what I want to try to share with you is, I think every once in a while what you need to do is change your perspective, almost like cleansing the palate for your ears, right? So like I said, originally this wasn't sounding very good, and it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to get an appreciation for what that recording was and have it slowly open up to me, right? To get used to that new soundstage. And I think as a bonus on this, is on this compilation, there's a lot of different live recordings back to back, so meaning from different locations. So on one of the songs, it sounded like I was 50 rows back center, right? And then the next song came on, and it was recorded in a different venue, different time, and it sounded like I was raised up in a small theater, but I was looking down at them by the way that the soundstage was presenting the music. And that gave me an idea. That was pretty cool. So what I've done subsequently for, probably about a week, all I was doing was listening to live music. And I just kind of want to share, these aren't reviews of these things, but I just want to kind of share changing your palate a little bit when it comes to hearing music, right? It sounds stupid, but I think it's a real thing, and I'd love to get your thoughts. So put some comments down there, and I'd like to know what your thoughts are on live music. I'd like to know your thoughts on changing up what you're listening to kind of cleanse the palate of your ears. Or maybe I'm just whacked and nobody thinks about that. Hey everybody, I really want to say thank you. Thank you for finding your way to this channel. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. And if you really like it, yeah, hit that subscribe button. It's free. You know it's free. So go down there, push the button, and hey, later on down the road, if you don't like this, by all means, you can unsubscribe at any time. That's it. Thanks. But I wanted to share with you a couple of my favorite live recordings. This Tom Petty live at the Fillmore. This is, it's probably a desert island album for me. This thing is flipping awesome, and I will do a review on this probably sometime in the next month or two. But this thing, from a soundstage perspective, yeah, you're at the Fillmore and you're 15 rows back, center stage, and you're watching these guys in front of you have one hell of a concert. This thing, another great concert that I have on CD, CSNY 1974, fantastic. It gives you a different perspective of the soundstage. You're not sitting 15 rows back like you were with Tom Petty. So these are two great ones that I have on CD. I'd like to see if I can't get these on vinyl. I'd like to do an A-B on them. So maybe that'll be coming down in the future. But here's another one that I got recently in my record haul. Led Zeppelin Celebration Day, right? That one that was recorded back in 2007. I put this thing on last week and it freaked me out. I did not know that these things could produce so much bass. Now, I've never had a complaint regarding any of the music that I listen to. I don't feel that I need a subwoofer. These things do just fine. But oh my gosh, I didn't know that these Wharfdale Denton 85th anniversary editions could produce the low bottom end that this thing was dishing out. Holy smokes. This thing was great, by the way. And this thing, the way that they mastered it, for me anyway, in my room, it was about as 3D holographic as you can get. And I was right there in the O2 Arena, but the soundstage was presenting it like I was in a, well, I must have been in the first 5 rows because this thing was immense. It was so much fun listening to this from a soundstage perspective. And then, this thing I bought last year. Stephen Stills, 1971, I think? Yeah, live at Berkeley. Just came out last year. This thing is top notch. It's a 33 1/3 record. It's all analog, and especially the acoustic portion of this, where David Crosby actually comes in and guests for a little bit. Ooh, this is special. The more I listen to this, the more I like it. This is fantastic. And another one that I don't have the physical media in front of me right now. I actually ripped it. I haven't compiled a favorite live set yet, but look, The Who live at Leeds, it's vicious in a good way. The Who live at Leeds, well, it blows me away every time, and it's just a ripped CD. It's 16-bit, but the way it was recorded, oh my gosh, the anger. Maybe that's not a good word, but the viscosity, maybe that's not a good word. The aggression that's coming out of Pete Townshend's guitar, and Moon's drums, and Entwistle's bass, and freaking Daltrey's vocals, it doesn't get any better than that. The Who live at Leeds, when I just want to say, F it, and crank it up. That's where I'm going to. So, to kind of circle back again, changing your ears up a little bit, after I listened to, say, live music for a good week, I went back to a studio album. I went back to, well, what I did a couple days ago, right? I went back and did the Happiness Bastards by the Black Crowes, and then a couple days ago I actually stumbled across my very first physical record, which was Tattoo You, and I did a review on that. And it opened up my ears again to really appreciate the differences of a studio recording. So really, that's all I wanted to share with you today. I'm really mostly interested in your comments. Do you go out there and cleanse your palate a little bit, your hearing palate every once in a while? Do you look at live recordings and try to figure out where you're sitting in that arena? Or am I just whacked? Probably I'm just whacked. But anyway, that's what I do. I wanted to get your thoughts on that, something that I just wanted to get out quickly and share while I'm working on something for later on in the week. So that's it, everybody. It was a short one today. So do yourself a favor. At the end of the day, or whenever it's convenient for you, put on your favorite music. Kick back with your favorite beverage and listen to it like you're listening to it for the first time all over again. falling in love with it all over again. Because if not now, when are you going to do it? Right. That's it, everybody. Take care. Hope to see you soon.